Welcome to HDIN Research's 2026 Strategic Outlook on the global power equipment market. We will explore the critical intersection of AI compute infrastructure, green energy integration, and the evolving grid modernization supercycle. The market is entering an unprecedented supercycle characterized by a structural 30% supply-demand deficit. As grid bottlenecks intensify, leadership is shifting toward high-voltage DC architectures and localized supply chain resilience. Two synchronized megatrends are driving investment: the decarbonization of the energy mix and the explosive growth of AI compute. We expect renewable integration and data center load to decouple electricity demand from traditional GDP growth patterns through 2030. Generative AI is fundamentally altering data center design. We are seeing a rapid transition from legacy AC distribution to 800 volts DC sidecar architectures, which support MW-level clusters while significantly reducing conversion losses. Supply gridlock remains the primary constraint. Lead times for large power transformers have surpassed 127 weeks. This scarcity is not merely a logistical delay, but a structural bottleneck driven by material shortages and limited specialized manufacturing capacity. In the U.S., domestic capacity covers less than 25% of demand. With hyperscale data centers and utility renewables competing for the same limited GVA capacity, we anticipate a persistent 30% shortfall through the end of 2026. The silicon-steel war is the defining supply chain challenge. Competition for grain-oriented electrical steel remains fierce as steel mills balance production between transformer cores and the burgeoning electric vehicle motor market. To address physical density limits, the industry is pivoting towards solid-state transformers. By utilizing silicon carbide power electronics, SSTs provide the active voltage control and compact footprint necessary for modern high-density compute nodes. Our competitive mapping shows that while incumbents like Eaton and ABB hold record backlogs, specialized innovators are gaining ground by offering shorter delivery windows and modular solutions for the AIDC segment. There is a stark geographic mismatch between demand centers and production hubs. As the US and EU face deficit zones, East Asian hubs have become critical export engines, with nearshoring in Mexico acting as a strategic bridge. Incumbents are successfully shifting their business models from pure hardware to digital ecosystems. Software-driven monitoring and lifecycle services now represent a growing portion of their revenue mix, insulating them from commodity cycles. Agile players like LS Electric and Jinpan are disrupting the market. Their ability to maintain manufacturing speed, delivering in under 50 weeks, has made them preferred partners for developers who cannot wait for legacy backlogs to clear. Benchmarking confirms that SST technology has reached a commercial tipping point. With efficiency exceeding 98% and a 60% reduction in footprint, the total cost of ownership is now favoring digital conversion over traditional oil-filled units. HDIN Research projects a $1.7 trillion market by 2026, reaching $3.1 trillion by 2030. This growth is driven by a replacement cycle for aging infrastructure and the capital-intensive build-out of the AI-driven grid. For buyers, the directive is clear: move from just-in-time to secure capacity models. Standardization of specifications and the qualification of alternative global suppliers are essential to mitigate project delay risks. Investors should prioritize firms with vertical integration into core materials or dominance in the 800 volts DC ecosystem. Alpha lies in the integration layer, where hardware meets real-time digital logic. China's 30% cost advantage is rooted in its vertical integration. By controlling the supply of electrical steel and utilizing standardized digital factories, they have set the global benchmark for fabrication speed and scale. LS Electric exemplifies the, quote, fast mover strategy. By expanding their North American footprint and focusing on digital switchgear, they are capturing the utility market share that incumbents are currently unable to serve. Regulatory mandates, particularly regarding SF6-free switchgear and net zero requirements, are forcing a massive technology replacement cycle. Environmental compliance is no longer a cost center, but a driver of asset modernization. Looking toward 2030, the grid will function as an energy operating system. The nodes of the future will be software-defined, bidirectional, and fully integrated with cloud-level orchestration logic. In summary, the power equipment sector is undergoing its most significant transformation in a century. For further deep dive analysis or bespoke market research, please contact the HDIN research team. Thank you.